I know what I'm talking about. So I'm not basing it on whether or not they were going to have a draft or not. Hypothetically speaking, if they were thinking about having a draft, who they going to draft? To my American brothers and sisters right now, let's not think about, we're going to get back to the election in a minute. Because we finna pick a leader that's going to have to lead a military full of soft, weak, TikTok generation, anything offend them. They're ready to counsel you for something you said type people. See, we're a long way from the greatest generation. The World War II veterans, them type people. When America wasn't nothing to play with when it come to war. And, and just fighting in the strongest country in the world. We're not that no more. All it's going to take is for another real conflict, a war, or something like that, for us to be exposed, like Deontay Wilder. And going to find out we ain't got that right hand no more like we used to.
No living being should ever eat processed food for every single meal of their life. Good, real food is simple.
They were talking about having a draft. Who they gonna draft? In America right now, we have some of the weakest, softest men and boys we've ever had in the history of the world. Soft as wet cotton. And you're gonna draft them to do what? Make TikTok videos for the enemy? What they gonna do? Well, we can send them through training, big boy, basic training, boot camp. You can't train hard. Ain't enough courses you can take somebody through to give them heart. We are raising generations of heartless individuals with no heart, no courage, nothing. A bunch of mama's boys and entitled women. Me Too women. Where you going to this big war? I'm glad you asked, but I hate to have to give you the answer. America, as we stand, if a real war pop off, we ain't winning. We ain't winning. This America right here will not win another war. Lord knows I hope we have to go up against Russia, North Korea, or China, nobody like that. If we ain't able to just use drones and technology and stuff like that, we screwed. We don't have any y'all attack masculinity. You call it toxic masculinity. You done gave all kind of negative connotations and names to masculine men. You downplayed. You shamed, disrespected, made being a masculine man out of style. So therefore, you got to suffer the consequences of your actions, America. Not giving men the respect and the props that they're supposed to have. There's gonna come a time when you're gonna need those masculine men and you ain't gonna have them. You ain't gonna have them. TikTok ain't gonna be able to save us. Snapchat ain't gonna be able to save us. Y'all talking about having a draft when we got kids out here, boys, what have you, don't even ride bicycles no more. Only people riding bikes nowadays are crackheads. I happen to be in a little neighborhood now where I finally start seeing kids, a few kids here and there, a couple of little girls riding bicycles. And they come to me, Mr. Big Ward. They don't call me Big Ward, but I ain't gonna, but some of y'all know my name, Mr. Jermaine. They come to me to fix the bikes, cause ain't nobody in the neighborhood know how to fix bicycles. So I'm a rarity now. I know how to fix bikes, take the tires off when they got flats, fix the inner tube, take the inner tubes out, change, stuff I did when I was a little boy. We used to be able to go around the neighborhood, find bicycle parts, a frame here, a back tire here, a chain, a pedal, a sprocket, handlebars, and build a complete bike from scratch. Not no more. And you talking about drafting. Talking about going to war. Meddling, we over here meddling in other folks' affairs. Ukraine, what have you. Like we got some fire, like we finna do something. Like we got some soldiers over here. Keep on fucking with folks. Cause we over here about to have an election where we got a whole, with all this chaos going on in the world, we got a group of people ready to elect somebody simply because they're a black woman. You pulling for a woman, if you go look on the website, don't even have no policies up. Nothing to look at. See, I'm not just sold on Trump. I'm just to the point I can't do Democrat. But if the Democrat will happen to put out a platform, something I can look at and get behind, I might consider voting Democrat. To y'all who to my you Trump loving niggas, you got me fucked up. That's why I block y'all ass. Get y'all the hell up out of here. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You some punks. We don't have men anymore. So when y'all see somebody like me, the last of a dying breed, somebody that came up with men, I rub you the wrong way. You can't